Papers, Please is an indie game developed by Lucas Pope. Papers, Please is a very weird game, and it's a pretty amazing game actually. The way it's been designed is very thought-provoking, and that's a bit weird. Maybe not for an indie game, but it sort of just popped up. There was a bit of hype around it when it had the beta, and a couple of people played it. I think the Yogscast played it or something like that. But yeah, it's a really weird game, but it's really good, and there's a couple of reasons why it's really good. First reason is that when I was playing it, well, at least for me, it evoked a pretty deep emotional response to some of the characters, who most of the time don't have names, and you don't interact with them for maybe more than a minute at all. And you can still feel sorry for these characters, and the game can make you feel, you know, like you hate these characters, and it can make you go, no, I really don't like this guy. And then it forces you into a horrible compromise, and it's really, really clever in the way it does that. I don't know if this was intentional from the start, or if it was just a happy coincidence. This makes the game so much more, like, it makes the game have so many more levels of depth to it. And this sounds really pretentious saying this. I really, really like the game, and I don't know, I feel like it's trying to communicate something to me, and get a message across, but at the same time it's a fun game to play as well. It doesn't feel like it's trying too hard. You can have a really good time and then come away with something else afterwards. And that's just really all I've got to say about the positives. The controls are simple. I can't really say anything like that is wrong with the controls. There isn't. And I don't really know how to say anything other than it's a really good game. There's a good difficulty curve. That's what I can say for sure. There's a really good difficulty curve. Very smooth, but it does introduce you to all the aspects of the game very slowly, and eventually it sort of trains you up just through playing it, to just get better at spotting stuff and where to go to first and how to navigate and things like that. So yeah. One issue I do have, however, is the price of the game. It's $6.99 or around about $10, I think, and you can complete it in about 3 hours. So in terms of value for money, it's not really that good, and I'm a bit disappointed really. I would have liked to have seen it maybe £1 or $2 cheaper, or maybe about $7. And it's a real shame, because I think that's put quite a few people off, considering you can beat it very quick. It does have some sort of replayability, but you don't get the same experience as you did the first time you played it. My advice to people would be, well, I'm going to put a link in the description to a beta you can play, which is it's pretty much the game, but not really like a cut down version. So for example, instead of getting like the full 30 days, you get about 6 or 7. But that'll be a really good judge of if you actually want to invest in it. So I would definitely check out the demo if you are on the fence about it. If you are interested in this sort of game, I would definitely say buy it if you have the spare cash. It's something that you're gonna play it and then probably put it down, but then you're gonna come away with a really rewarding experience. You're gonna say to yourself, oh, actually, do you know what? That was really good, and it lived up to what I expected it to be. And that's all you can really ask for with a game like this. Some of these uniquer indie games are a bit hit and miss, and I definitely think Papers, Please has hit it right on the mark in terms of the style and the gameplay and how engrossing it is and things like that. So yeah, I would recommend Papers, Please, and that's all I can really say about the game. It's just a good game, and I think you should check it out.